Hello everybody, today we're going to be doing some more Phasmophobia and on how to identify certain kinds of ghosts. So you want to do the same thing as usual, grab a photo cam, thermometer, and UV flashlight. And if you have the tier 3 or tier 2 headgear, make sure to grab it instead of the flashlight. You want to do the same thing as usual, go through all the rooms in the house, and figure out where the ghost is. Now if you're keen enough, or if my audio is just good enough, you'll be able to hear plates being thrown around over here. And it's in the kitchen. And it just threw something into the living room. Yep. In the living room or the, I heard something got thrown. Anyways, you want to do the same thing as usual, is to, if you see interactions, make sure to take a photo of it. And you want to set up 2 ultraviolet lights. Since we have it in the kitchen, you want to set up an ultraviolet at this door, and at this door. Apologies if I am not talking as much as I usually do. I am very tired right now and sick. So I want to apologize for that. Next you want to grab Dot's book and another UV flashlight. If you want to, you don't have to grab a second UV flashlight. Do the same thing again, set up the UV flashlight right here. Place the book down, place Dots. Next, grab the crucifixes and an EMF reader. If you have a ghost in the dining room or kitchen, you always want to set it up in the exact same way. So a crucifix on the kitchen counter and a crucifix on the dining room table. Next is to find out where the breaker is. In our case, we have a breaker in the garage and the bone in the basement, along with the cursed object being a Ouija board. It's always best to, in case if you have a djinn, to set up a djinn test. It works best with EMF 2, but I only have EMF 3 for the moment, is to place it up. Since the ghost event just happened, it's EMF 2. Now that you have the fuse box on, you could take off your night vision. Always, I repeat, always, periodically check the temps in the ghost room to see if it's either gone higher or lower. Another way to tell if you're close to the Another way to tell if you have a if you're close to the ghost room is if the room you're right next to is a bit colder. Don't always assume that's going to be the ghost room, because you always want to check the nearby rooms to see if you're just getting the cold, or the cold air is going into the adjacent rooms. You always want to look for the center. The flickering lights are completely normal, you don't have to worry about that. The only time you have to worry about that is during a hunt or an event. Looks like we lost a bit of our sanity, but it should be fine as long as it's not a yokai, demon, and moroi. Next, you want to grab a camera, spirit box, and salt. If you have a kitchen ghost, the best place to set up a camera is usually right here. If you can, you could always set it up in a way so that's why it's on top of here. But since we're dealing with that model, you could just set it up right here, and there's our ghost writing. Should take a photo of that. So you want to set up salt. You should always set salt up here, 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 and in the corridor if you want to. But I always set it up in this 3 cross way. Check in the temps again. 6.2. Looks like the ghost has changed rooms to the dining room, and it's no longer in the kitchen. That. No ultraviolet, so you can mark off ultraviolet. Sure, take photos of all the salt. Seems like I've changed rooms again. Ghost is in here now. We can't get it in, so it's best to place this in here. Take a photo of that. It is being too unpredictable to tell the activity at the moment, so we're going to test with Spirit Box. Are you here? Where are you? Then an interaction on the phone. How old are you? Are you young? Are you old? Where are you? Give me a sign. Show yourself. Are you here? How old are you? Are you young? Are you old? Are you close? Are you here? Looks like we don't have Spirit Box. So you can go ahead and mark that off. So it's either a Revenant, a Shade, or a Thaye. there goes the crucifix. We gotta go check our sanity. Now, based off the activity of it being very aggressive and violent, and attempting to hunt, without it even hitting the threshold, we actually might have a Thay. Now, to confirm a Thay, we're gonna need dots and ghost orbs. Since the ghost is in the other room, let's turn camera the other way. Now we could grab sound sensors and see what we have to do. Cleanse area near the ghost. It has not turned off the fuse box yet, which is actually quite surprising right now for me. But it's normal behavior. Place the sound sensor down. Smudge the room. Check the overview. It has been cleansed. Where did I? Seems I've lost the location of my thermometer. Well, there it is. Check the temps again to confirm the location. The ghost. Please ignore that message. It's just a fellow content creator. It seems like either room we're in, it's colder in the dining room. So set dots up in there. I'm gonna try spirit box again. Are you here? There we go. It's always a good idea to double check stuff. So, now we have this selection here. Now that we got a response, either our sanity is going to start depleting really fast, or it's going to stay stagnate. If it starts depleting really fast, you have a moroi. Because the second you get a response from moroi, you have something called the moroi's curse, which will drain your sanity quickly. So, check for freezing temps if you have a moroi. If you don't have freezing temps, then it's not a moroi. I am hoping we get dots or a ghost orbs. Because dots is a deogen. Deogens are really fun to mess around with. And mares, not that fun to play with, but it is definitely easy to tell if you have a mare by their ability. Where if you turn on a light switch, and it immediately gets turned off, that's a mare's ability to do that. So turn off this light. Don't know which door touched. Looks like that's this door. Should probably get another photo of that since it was an interaction. That's our photos out. Now, a thing that you should know about photos is when you're taking a ghost photo and you have the objective and you're out of photos, if you still take a photo of the ghost, you still get the objective as counted even though you can't see it. Now we either wait for ghost orbs or dots. Still, again, continue to check the temps. 1.5. Oh, there you go. That's freezing temps. Even though it doesn't show a negative, if it's below 1 degree Celsius, it is freezing temps. So like 0.9, that's a freezing temps. Showing us that we in fact do have a moroi. So for us doing that, we could go back in the truck. As we last saw, it was at 95%. We're in the house for a bit. If we go off the property and check, our sanity is depleted more than it should be. So that's an easy way to test for a moroi. Also, a thing you should know about the moroi's curse, it doesn't count when you leave the building itself. For example, on Tanglewood, if you leave the house, you still have the moroi's curse. The only way to for it not to continue, you have it permanently, but for it not to continue is you have to leave the premises. So once you exit beyond these two fence posts right here, you no longer have the moroi's curse active. But the second you go back in, like I just did right now, the moroi's cursed will reactivate, and you're now cursed with moroi's cursed again, which is really fun to tell. So we have a moroi, and we can leave. You can get all the other objectives if you want, but I'm just not going to do that. There you go.
Welcome back.
Identify your moroi. Now, I did forget to take the bone evidence and photos in the basement, because I am dumb sometimes. So, that's going to be it on how to identify a moroi. I hope you guys had a fun time learning about how to identify a moroi. I'll see you guys all in the other video. Make sure to like and subscribe, and please check out Green Legacy's YouTube channel, and another content creator that I moderate for called Xavier the Fox on Twitch. I will post the links down in the comment section below. And I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye.